old school talk, R&B, and hip hop. WPMM online radio.
About to show y'all how to make noodles. Get you a couple packs of these, beef flavor, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water. Put them in like this, you know what I'm saying? I put the lids on mine, baby. Wait 3 minutes, bam! Noodles, my G.
Hey, Ed Head Honcho, aka the Black Brazilian Mamba. You are now tuning in Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. Let's go.
Y'all are now tuning in to Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. It's your kid Antoine Silva in your speaker and live in your city. Hey, G, what's the beef?
Peace and love. You are now locked into Noodle Talk with your boy Johnny Lee.
You are now listening to Noodle Talk live on WPMM Radio. It's Rico Suave, Puerto Rico in the house. If you want to know the business, tune in Tuesday and Friday and let us know how you really feel. Y ya tu sabes. You are now live with Noodle Talk with your boy Boss, business over stupid shit, all day long, all day strong. You on WPMM Radio with Changing Horizons Media Group. We live in your speakers, baby. What you gonna do about it? Holla at us.
This shit is getting on my nerves. It's just being weird. Like everything's already on. It just wasn't trying to do what I wanted to do. Doing all this clicking and stuff. So double check everything if you can pull it up real quick. Make sure the sound is sounding. No, you are not first. Cassidy beat you. Cassidy beat you. You're not first. Jesus. And then you. So that's kind of how that works. But once again, man, welcome to Noodle Talk. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. It's your boy Boss Business Over Stupid Shit. All day long, all day strong. We're trying out some new things. Trying to make sure everything works out the way it works out. We are late and way more than usual, all because people don't know how to talk, but we'll just get into that once we do these open introductions. Oh. Well, it's kind of on you right now. Oh. Yeah, I know you used to AG being like that.
I am. You ever watch Men in Black when they hand him the noisy cricket? He's like, I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing. That's what I feel like right now. Rico Suave, ya tu sabes, Puerto Rico in the house. Yo baby mama undercover lover.
All right, cool. Good.
Yeah, good.
All right. You there, I'm there. You good? That was it? That was everything?
Yeah.
That's you ain't undercover lover, no nothing? You ain't got nothing?
I did that.
You did that? I didn't hear it?
You just ain't put the sauce on it.
I said that.
Yeah, it wasn't a sauce on it. Okay, cool, got it. All right. A peripheral music is stupid loud. Yeah, I know I'm trying to make sure I can hear us so I can adjust everything. But all right, cool. These what's up? Guess y'all gonna talk or y'all just gonna sit there and just
you open up YouTube because I can't see none of them comments.
It's your boy Ashton Jackson. You already know what it is, man. Back in here live. We wonder, man. There's a question right quick. Where is G at, bro?
Who?
Where is G?
Oh, don't worry about it. We gonna discuss him in a second.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What's up?
We'll discuss him in a second. That's a real thing. What's goody? She back for the second time again. Look at her out here being a good friend and stuff. Well, we'll appreciate it. So I got a question, bro. If something starts, let's just say 5 o'clock. We'll just say 5 o'clock. And you tell me I'm gonna be late. Just everybody that's out in the comments right now, just tell me what time do you expect late? What is late to you at that time? What is late to you at that time? If I tell you I'm gonna be there at 5, I'm sorry. If I tell you something starts at 5 and I'm gonna be late, what time do you expect me? On you first. At least 15 minutes? 15 minutes.
About to say 15 to 30.
15 to 30 minutes.
Because you know that's nigga time.
Okay,
That's-
in
that's
between.
nigga
Okay.
time.
No. On CP time, if something starts at 5, we're not showing up till 6:30.
Oh, well, yeah, nigga time is extensive.
Yes.
30
Never.
minutes.
Never is good. I like never.
I almost thought that boy said foiled.
What you got, Rico? What if you say if something starts at 5 and you say you're gonna be late? What time you showing up?
Well, usually I try to figure out the time frame of how late I'm gonna be, and I try to give.
Oh no, he
like-
said so. We picking.
Like, hey, if I'm gonna be 30 minutes late, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be there at 5:30. Or if I give you a time, like, hey, I'm gonna be late, I'm gonna give you a time that I'm gonna try to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most
And then
people.
if, and then if something happens, I'll probably
A few
update
minutes
you.
from
I'll
that
be like,
time.
hey. Yeah. Well, if I know I'm gonna get delayed before I get there at 6 or 5:30 or whatever time I give, then I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be like, hey, shit happens. I'm probably not gonna be there right at 6. I might as well just order a table for us. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come in late.
If I tell you I'm gonna be late, if I tell you I'm gonna be late at something, that means I'm more than me. We talk about me here. We talk about me personally. If I'm talking about me, if I tell you I'm gonna be late, I'm walking in the door around. If something starts at 5, or I have to be clocked in at 5, I'm gonna be there at 5:05, 5:10. I'm giving it's a 10-minute window. I'm gonna be late or whatever. That to me that's late or whatever. But AG, my God, he decides that late is him still being at said destination, not even on the way. Not even on the way. We sitting here waiting on him, and he ain't even left from where he at yet.
And we already pushed back an hour.
And it's all the show. Sorry, y'all. The
Now you
show
know you-
starts at 5:00. Do we all know that? Show starts at 5.
I say I'm not coming.
I pushed it back to 6, so make sure that we can all be here on time. And then you still not here.
Okay. Towards that.
I just want to let everybody out here who listen to Noodle Talk, I just want to let y'all know that it's not me. I be trying. I try real hard, and it just don't work out. Which is why I be like, hey, anybody else want to try to be guest on the show or like be on the show, because we can make some substitutions if we're gonna be late all the time.
Cassidy, you the worst type of person. If a motherfucker say I'm late and you never end up showing up, I'm just gonna not ask you no more.
Yeah.
At that point, you get one time to go, and if you don't show up, I'm not going to invite you. No, that's like when you invite somebody to a party, and that man say, "All right, but I'm gonna be there at 11 o'clock. Party start at 11. I'm gonna be there at 11 o'clock. Look, surprise, fashion be late, right? Okay, cool. You don't ever show up. I'm not inviting you to the next party, boy.
I'm gonna be completely honest. You being on YouTube is the most annoying thing in the world because I cannot read your comments unless I have YouTube up,
She's funny.
and I can't have them both going at the same time.
Hey, real quick, don't call me, AG. I'm not. You see, I'm on the show. Why would you call me? Don't make this weird, bro. Okay. Don't you see I'm on the show? You want to call my phone? Don't be weird, bro. Come on, man. Stop it.
He on his ass today.
Like for what? Why would you do that?
He said you ain't called the whole time we sat here.
You ain't called the entire time we've been sitting here waiting on you, and now you want to call me?
Not at the show start.
That's stupid. All right. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with my first question. I'm going to start with my first question. I need to know out there, everybody that watches the show, I need to know who is the most chaotic host on the show. We probably gonna start a poll, but I'm here to prove a point. Y'all don't even have to include AG because more than likely he really don't say nothing during the show anyway. So
Leave
it's
that man alone.
so it's out of me, Ash, and Puerto Rico. I'm trying to figure out who is the most chaotic person on the show.
I'll tell you right now.
Who?
That would be Rico.
You'll give it Puerto Rico as the most
Who's the
chaotic?
most chaotic? As in like all across the board, gonna get on your ass. This is stupid. All of y'all are stupid, and I'm gonna tell you why. Rico, yo, let me tell you how stupid this man is right here. Rico. He called AG a fudge round, bro. There's no going back.
Okay, we got one for Puerto Rico. All right, cool.
2, 3
Rico
for
all
Rico.
day. That's crazy.
Chaotic.
John, you might be a little combative in the middle of it because you just want, you know what I'm saying, everybody to have their sides. But John, you really like neutral ground. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. This is wild. 3?
Oh,
3, 4?
I'm the fourth.
That's you don't count. No one cares.
You just he said,
Scarlett,
John.
who the most chaotic on the show?
Mike says. Chaotic. That's crazy. That's a crazy.
She said it's like she don't watch it
Crazy
every
way to
day.
put
That's
that.
crazy.
I just need like for real. Like who stirs the most chaos? Who's
Miguel.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
You can go, yeah, you.
Let me tell you
You,
what.
hyped up
you see that?
That's 5.
What? For real?
That man Michael said, John, he crazy. That was
I got this harmonica here.
he about to come in. I'm just on my way home.
Yo, I don't feel that. I can't nominate myself, but okay, whatever. Cool. Y'all feel Puerto Rico? Well, how? First off, how?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, how is Puerto Rico the most chaotic? Now that it's up, I need to know. I said that 3 minutes before I have to start the show. Go ahead.
I gave my reason.
Yeah, you did. Go ahead. Yeah, you over there
I just feel like
with
he
your
always
smug face.
I feel like he's always just trying to pick a fight with everybody. Like, hey, look, no, this.
No.
There's a difference between picking a fight
And winning.
and addressing somebody saying something.
Yeah, you try
stupid.
every way to win it.
Okay.
There you go. They're gonna get
You're
stupid
doing
right now.
You're doing it right now.
There's a difference between having a debate, somebody saying something dumb. Okay. Just because I address something dumb doesn't mean I'm about.
I think you
chaos.
just extend it
Okay,
too,
John, I'm gonna need you to
too
hit a
much.
stranger today.
When
hit a stranger. Jeez.
Ain't no strangers in here, Nate.
That's wild. You want me to just haul off and hit somebody random for no reason, and then what?
He almost clocked somebody that other
Don't, man.
this is
You
why
remember what happened
Scarlett
the
don't
other
go
day?
out
I'm
no
trying to-
more because I ain't
boy,
gonna chill
I
with
got
y'all.
the whole bar against his ass. And what? Anyways, John had got into a slight altercation with somebody at the bar. They wanted to act like they at home.
You get on his nerves. You are dumb. You say something wrong in his eyes, and this is why you are uneducated. He's trying to prove a point about what he wants to be like you, an Oompa Loompa hoe.
Hold on. I'm trying to wait for that update on the chat.
So that's you. Yeah, you call somebody an Oompa Loompa hoe before?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I believe it. I do believe it. That's wild.
That's chaotic.
That's chaotic. Yeah, you got it, bro. You win that.
Y'all won it.
You win that.
Trophy of the
I'm
year.
kind of upset about that at the same time, but you got that. I could have swore I'd be mixing up the pot with the chaos with the chaotic.
John, I feel like sometimes you're a little too mellow.
Who you said I'm too
Yeah,
mellow?
you need to hype it up a little
But
bit.
I look. Okay,
Just hype it up just a little bit.
I have an important job. Okay,
Mediation.
What?
I have an important job. I have to be able to. I have to make sure the show moves forward. And if I don't do that or whatever,
We're gonna
he will just continue on with his rants. AG will just sit over here in this chair.
And fuel the fire.
It's not a rant.
Look.
It's a discussion.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Wait, y'all see this chair right here?
There's a ghost in it.
It's AG. This is exactly what he do the entire show.
Wow.
This is him right here. This chair. It's not like it's actually,
He already here.
He's only here. AG is only here to be like, and that's it.
He's
He's not gonna say nothing because soon as he say something, Puerto Rico tell him to shut up, and then we get back to doing what we doing.
That's not how it happens.
That's not how it happens.
Then he go AG right in the corner.
John being
Put it-
chaotic today. What? I'm always chaotic. I don't care what nobody says.
Got mad about this side swiping him straight up. Say you.
Oompa
I'm
Loompa.
always chaotic. Anyways,
Oompa Loompa.
I gotta talk to y'all about something today, and I feel like it's important.
Oh, yep. At play when he was drunk
Who?
and got mad about a bitch sideswiping him and straight up said, "You Oompa Loompa hoe." Did I really?
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I sure do.
Don't get Miguel drunk because it's all.
Yeah, once he get
it's
drunk,
all over.
it's ridiculous.
Y'all hear him sober and he aggressive. When
he just
drunk, bitch, you better hold on. To
he
your
do all
goddamn
types of weird
overalls.
stuff. Like when Puerto Rico get drunk, he does all type of
It's
weird
like he
stuff. I get
unlocks the chamber of knowledge and the chamber of secrets in his mind. And he's just ready to lock it load.
that. So for the show today,
Goddamn, got me fucked up.
Look, the only thing I remember was the wildest stuff I did. I got really drunk. And it was early, like 11:30, 12 o'clock or something. And everybody was like, "You're not leaving. You know, you can't leave. We gotta sober up. Everybody's hanging out. This, that, and the other." And I was like, "I'm not leaving." And I pretended to go over to the gun machine at play. I was like, "Pew pew pew," and I did a Kobe spin and then ran out the building so nobody could catch me. And
He
then
said,
literally went home. That's how messed up I was.
Yeah,
you
motherfuckers think
gotta-
he was still there.
you gotta
He
chill
said-
out.
said, "Psych."
You got to chill out, bro. You be wild.
Oh, okay.
About the keys.
Here. Okay.
See, I will state
Listen,
facts. But he
Tell
will
him about the
argue.
keys.
What?
This is very young me. Like fresh out of high school. I just started dancing with all the dancers and stuff like that. I'm hanging out with all the OGB boys, like my brother there.
He was dancing with the dancers.
And I was at a point in my life where I was ready to do anything to be cool. Like if the OGs told me to do something, I'm doing it. You'd be like, "Punch that guy." I'm punching him. Like it was that energy. It was that energy. We were like, I was riding for my friends. My brother, boy, like hit that dude. Mink, I would have jabbed him. Similar situation. We had a dance circle right at the stairs right when you come down the first set of stairs on the dance floor in Seville. And we had a dance circle. We had a whole cipher. And it was one of those things where it's like people are spinning on their head, doing crazy stuff. And like you would kind of common sense, like don't walk through somebody spinning on their head. Like
Might not be smart.
walk the hell around, you know? And this bitch wanted her 5 seconds of fame to come out there and twerk like the worms from Men in Black and dropped her keys on the floor. And James picks up the keys and they're ladies' keys. Like there's things on them. There's like
all
40
types of-
billion keys. He hands me these keys and he goes, "You should throw these."
Don't tell me.
There was no hesitation. He goes, "Throw these keys." And I was like, I was just like, shing, and threw them into the main floor of Seville and ended up just mollywhopping somebody with these keys, like just right on the face. And they, and everybody's looking at me
I know.
like I'm crazy. Like they were like, I was like, "You told me to throw the keys." They were like, "We didn't think you'd actually throw the keys." And I was like, "Don't tell, man, don't give me no gun. You know what I'm gonna do, okay?" That's exactly what the energy was.
Okay.
So if we're talking about chaos, yeah, I tried to defend myself and I forgot all about that story. Damn it, man.
The man just told you that he really been this chaotic all his life.
yeah, he did. That's what he did.
He said, "Guys, fuck the show. You don't know me."
So if I'm getting the show started today, and this is exactly, I'm pretty sure I can talk about this all doggone day long, but I want to tell y'all, never aim to be the best. Never aim to be number one. And before I give you why, I want to hear y'all's. I want to hear y'all side of it. Why should you never aim to be the best, or you can tell me why you should be the best. Start with the guess. Y'all pick.
Got it.
Nope.
You the guest right now. Ladies first too.
No, I
now you
don't
got 2
know.
times.
Nope, you go.
Dang, that's tough. You ain't got no answer for it, do you?
No, not yet.
You can't answer that, can you? To be honest,
Because she is. So she can't answer.
Say it one more time.
why you should never aim to be the best, or you could tell me why you want
Okay,
to.
why you should if you want to move up in a job and you're the only person that's good in that job, you're gonna be stuck. You're just stuck because they don't have no one to replace you. If you're too good at your job, sometimes it's good to back off just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you
It's not
want to
bad
keep,
advice.
if you want to move up.
Go next.
To be real, I don't think you should try to be the best only because something like what she said, you're right. They're going to put more responsibility on you as if you are the best. Because once you're the best, guess what? Guess what comes with being the best?
What?
Now you get the responsibility of being the best. Okay? And that means that you oversee everybody that is in your same position to make sure it gets done right. Okay? Because guess what? You know how to do it right. You've shown them you know how to do it right. You're the best. So anybody that do something dumb, guess what? Who's supposed to regulate that?
The one that's in charge. The one that's
the one
number one.
Yeah, number one. So now, guess what? Any shortcomings that come as a result is still on your head.
So add that to the list. Responsibilities.
Be the motherfucking villain, nigga. The villains get kicked out.
So go ahead. You done? You
No,
gave it all you got?
I just responded to Cassidy. That's
I'm just saying. So I'm saying like, is
yeah.
that,
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
you good on that one?
Mhm.
Well, go ahead, Miguel.
I think the biggest reason why you shouldn't try to be the best is because there's always a small Asian child who's better than you. So you're really not the best at anything if you really break it down.
So negative.
I say that because I watched this video the other day of it was a Chinese kindergarten, and they're doing exercises where all the kids are in a circle. If you just look up like Google or like
They do some
YouTube,
crazy
children
exercises.
they're all dribbling balls like little basketballs, and then they're doing it together, synchronized. And then when the teacher whistles or gives their little alert to move, they hop to the next ball, and they just continue hopping around in a circle. Tell me what kindergarten in the United States you could ever see some kids doing that. I watched a video of them. They had a cooking class. They're kindergartners. They had a cooking class, and these kids were whipping up fried rice in a wok together, bro. Like, what kids are doing that?
Motherfuckers making beef Wellington at 12.
Snap! I didn't switch it.
You got kids
My bad.
swallowing blocks over. You got this kid swallowing blocks. This kid's eating sand. This kid's trying to kill himself on some monkey bars. These kids are in a fight over who gets the last piece of bubble gum. Like, American schools could never. So it's like, to quit being funny, it's like there's always somebody better at you at what you do. There's always going to be someone better. So even when I just think the mentality of trying to be the best is toxic, and you're gonna.
I also feel like even though you're good at something, you can actually learn from somebody else something new.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna never be the best if you can't learn.
Yes.
Well, that's what I was saying, and that's kind of the point I was getting at. I was like, I think you should strive to be the best at getting better. Like, you should be the best at being able to adapt. Like, the change what you're the best at is what I'm saying. Don't try to be the best at what you're doing. Try to be the best at improving. So it's like, say if I'm a bartender, right? I could be the best bartender in this bar, right? But pretty, soon somebody could come that was like a fucking corporate level bartender, like craziness,
Like one
right?
of them performers that like across the country type stuff, be throwing bottles and shooting flames,
and they hire him, and now I'm not the best. But if I was the best at getting better, guess what? I can now watch this person, or I can learn those type of things, or I can make up new recipes, or I can get better at getting better at what I do. Would make more sense than trying to be the best, because if, like I said, you're only the best for so long. You can only sit on the throne for so long.
Whew.
Being the best is only good until you label yourself as the best.
Well, that too.
Because once you label yourself the best, you no longer have room for growth.
So
And you also have everybody coming for your spot.
Facts. Ooh.
You're setting yourself up for. It's like a king. You ever watch any of these movies, or not even just movies, but if you ever watch history, it's like you have a king or an emperor who literally runs everything. He's the best at everything. They always end up like murdered, or fucking Caesar gets stabbed a billion times. It's just like you just put yourself in a position where people are coming for your stuff, and you're never able to relax or be happy.
no, you are not. Anytime you become number one, anytime you become the best,
It gets
you can never relax. You never have a free time. You don't have free nothing or whatever. Your life is no longer your own or whatever. Everybody looks at you through a telescope. Every time you do something, somebody's gonna hate
They
you.
want you to fall.
Somebody wants you to fall. You how many times
Not
you hear
even that. I feel like also
real.
too.
how many
Whenever you one night that you just want to slack off, you can't because they already know what you can do. Or if
So
you don't feel good, it's a big
it's a
hole
big,
in the wall. Like you go, no.
you're looked at
How
through a
dare you be
microscope
human.
again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you get once you're number one, once you're the best at everything that you do, you can no longer slack.
Nope.
You can no longer have a bad day or whatever. If you injured and you still do something or whatever, you still looked at it as you did a bad job.
Which is insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why all this stuff. This is why I brought this up today or whatever, because of what was we got this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing going on. I'm not trying to get into the rap beef. I just want to say this. I'm not getting into the rap beef. I just want to say this because I don't want to argue with Puerto Rico right now. I just don't feel like it. Okay. Somebody was just like, somebody said, well, Drake said that he's the number one rapper. I said, no, Drake never said that. Never said that.
He has never said that.
He has never said he's the number one rapper. Never said that. Or whatever. So the thing is that y'all hate him so much or whatever. And let's go ahead and call it what it is. Yeah. He's the top artist. He's the top artist that's out there right now. Yes. Or whatever. But anytime he does something, anytime someone makes some
Top
type
of
of
what?
he's one of the top artists right now.
One of. Because I'm like, Taylor Swift is the top artist.
So I mean, she's not as hot as Drake, but getting into that right now.
What?
She's not. As of right now,
Drake
with
is
the
Sells out
board.
around the world
Drake across the
Drake
board.
Drake sells out.
and wins album of the year
It's Taylor Swift.
every year.
It's Taylor Swift.
She's got sold out concerts back to back to back
It's Taylor Swift.
with women. You couldn't even hear Taylor Swift.
You
They're all
can't,
just
because it's women.
screaming all of her lyrics for
That
her,
because women outnumber men,
barely by a small majority.
but by enough
But
to sell out the concert.
that's crazy. Well, don't.
I'm not knocking Taylor Swift.
Let's not
I
knock
would've-
that. Drake is great. Drake is he's one of the top. But to say he is
Top
the
10.
Drake ain't the best. If that's where I'm going, who? Anyway, so like what I'm saying is, when you at that top spot,
but he's high enough to be
when
there. Yeah.
when you're at that top spot, what do everybody want to do?
So you fall.
Yeah.
Or what?
They want
Take your spot.
They want your spot because everybody either looking at you, they mentioning you, saying something about you, being compared to you because you in the top spot. You get looked at so much because you're the number one person. So I have to knock you down. I have to. I want to give another example. LeBron James.
Okay.
Is he not the face of the NBA?
Currently, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Currently?
Still is.
Okay, cool.
He became.
I just wanted to make sure that we said currently because it was Michael Jordan and all that, right?
Yep.
So why does everybody hate him?
Well,
'Cause he's
what's
too good.
crazy is if you were to bring it up to statistics, if you want to actually argue about who the best, statistically speaking, the numbers are on Michael Jordan's side. But leave that alone because that's not what it's about.
Okay, Cat Williams.
What it is he's the number one player now and has been the number one player for a while. He is the greatest in the current moment and has been in his era. But what the problem is that people
Girl, hey.
people can't let greatness just exist in its own light. People have to compare it to something else for some reason.
I swear to God.
They always have to compare it to something else. So it's just like, why are you comparing somebody who is in this era who is great to somebody who's over here that was great?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even make any sense to me, at least. And I feel like they do that just because people aren't happy with something just existing. They have to fucking tear it down. People are miserable and they have to tear something down.
People who don't want to do the work themselves will often look for the shortcomings of others to make themselves look better than they are.
Facts.
That's a good comment. It is. I was trying to look for a way to try to tear
I
that
kept it
down.
short because I know you. I saw it in your face.
wanted to tear it down right there. You want to know why I wanted to tear it down? Because it was good.
Yeah, I
It
swear.
was a good comment. So I was trying to look for a way to break it up into pieces because I hate it.
Man,
I hate that you did something good.
Yes.
I hate that you did something good right there. So now I'm gonna look for a reason to tear it down.
people hate for someone to be a good person when they so often not tried to make him out to be a bad man.
That
You want-
last comment though.
You
That
want to know something? Something that something that was taught to me in the military. I was teaching my son this earlier today, or whatever, because I'm trying to prepare him to go into middle school, or whatever. I told him today. I said, don't go into this new area in your life where you think that you're still going to be able to be everybody's friend and everybody's going to look at and just try to be happy with you. People are going to pick, people are going to try to get on your nerves, tear you down, want to fight you, hate you, just because you're trying to be a good person. You're walking around with a smile on your face, or you got something that they don't, your name, or whatever they're going to find. They're going to find something to hate you, and that's just because. You can't be everybody's friend.
And be the best.
No, this is just, you can't be everybody's friend.
No, you just can't be.
Yeah,
people
you
get
can't.
jealous.
You just can't be happy. You just can't. People are gonna find a reason to hate you no matter what.
Why they say don't tell big dreams to small-minded people, and the average person is small-minded.
The average person is small-minded. Why you say that?
Average person is dumb as fuck.
Average American. fifth
Just
grade
say it.
level.
He said it nicely. I'll say it mean. Most of y'all are
Chaotic.
dumb as fucking rocks, and y'all know it.
Let me tell you why y'all so stupid.
I don't give a damn. There's a reason why there's an average literacy level in the country.
Numbers are in LeBron's side. Jordan got the 60.
People are dumb. That's why, as a matter of fact,
But misery focuses on yourself, sis. Hold on. Krista said, life in general, be the best, be the best, be number one. The people on your level who genuinely want to be on your level will support and encourage that and strive to emulate it. You have to let everyone else fall. I'm sorry. You have to let everyone else fall by the wayside of their own volition.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree.
You
with
just
that.
said period.
I'm gonna
You
tell you
just
why
said
I
that,
disagree
but-
with that.
And I'm going to tell you why I disagree with it. But go ahead.
Okay, so first off,
It's all right. I
life
wasn't-
in
I
general,
wasn't
be the
making a
best, be
point or
number one. The
nothing. It's
people on
all
your
good.
level who genuinely want to be on your level will support and encourage that and strive and emulate it. First off, people that want to be on your level is going to fake their position until you fall so they can get on your level. Because that means that they don't want you to be at your level. They want you to drop one below. Okay. If they was happy with you being number one, they wouldn't try to be number one. They would just be glad with being number two.
I'm about to be mean. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you said people that are meant to be in your life will be in your life and strive to be in the same position as you.
Exactly.
And that, what I'm saying is the friends that
How do
truly
you disagree with that?
the friends that truly support you.
Your
don't-
inner circle, your real inner
Yeah, your
circle.
real
as
friends.
in like this, if you want to be the number one musician and you surround yourself with musicians who also want to be number one, yeah, they nice and they smile in your face, but guess what? They still want to be number one. And guess who got that spot?
Not what she said, and that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
The people
What
on your
she's
level who
not,
genuinely
I
want to
don't.
be on your level
Do me
will
a favor.
support and encourage and strive to
Do
emulate.
me a favor. I don't need you to read the comment that we all just read.
So how is it off?
What I'm explaining to you is she's not saying if you want to be the best musician, surround yourself with the best musicians. That's not what she said. What she said was the people who are your closest friends, your inner circle, will support you and try to be like you. They will emulate you. So
or boost you up.
If you see me wake up every day and I grind every day and I work to be the best musician, right? My inner circle, for instance, he would emulate my behavior as in waking up every single day to be the best bartender or to grind or to be the best this, that, and the other, stuff like that. They emulate your behavior. They emulate your character. It's not saying, hey, we're doing the same job, so I'm trying to be better than you. It's that we're different people with different careers and jobs and lives, and we should be emulating each other's character and positions, not what you were saying.
I put it.
You over here like we all work in the same job.
I put it in a workforce characteristic. You know what I mean? Like if you like the top dog or the kitchen manager or whatever general manager you in, everybody want to be like the manager. So
he's like, we all in a gladiator ring, but some of us got to die. That's what he was.
Swear to God, some of us got to die.
Crazy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I get what he's saying, and of course I agree with that because I know that's what the comment meant. But I was happy that he took it there. Only because of the fact that that's true. There will be people who will sit there and smile in your face, tell you everything is great or whatever. Like, oh, you're like, well, like she's the best we got, or he's the best we got, or whatever at doing it at this place or whatever. And so therefore, when the shit hits the fan and your name is tied to it, everybody gonna make sure that the people are gonna make sure
that you bash as much
that
as
you get hit as hard as possible to try to tear you down.
Yeah.
Because now I got a chance to look and be number one.
Look at the two that will not be named that he was just chilling with the other day.
Yeah.
I'm not AG.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
AG.
Yeah.
No renegade.
No AG.
No AG.
No AG means no name dropping.
That's why I'm trying to.
You just told the story today.
Where your bruises at?
Oh,
why is he still lost?
He's
lost.
He over here hurting. Like, wait, where did this come from? He's like,
I'm lost because I don't know anything about them in that sense. So that's probably why.
That's what you should have said that because we was thinking that you didn't know who we was talking about.
No. I was trying to figure out. I'll have to get that later.
Yeah. So basically, like just being good at something, even if it has nothing to do with you. Or whatever, people will try to like. I don't like them, so therefore I'm going to try to tear them down
and be their best friend.
And I'll smile in your face. I'll have your back here, and this, that, and the third. But as soon as it hits the fan, let me slide all this information under the door or whatever just so the right people see it. So when they see it, they know it was me, but I'm your number one hater.
Think about it. Even your closest people will do you dirty.
Your closest people will do you dirty
because they're not your closest people.
Because they're not your closest.
Because they're not your closest.
They never were. See, what's crazy is I'm starting to learn that, being the lead vocalist of a band now, and we're trying to grow. I don't care. I say it to other bands because I don't sneak this. I don't keep things from other people. I'm like, I'm trying to be one of the greatest and highest paid bands in the Gulf Coast area. I'm trying to take us there. I'm going to take us there. Like I'm not kidding. And so I will never sit in someone's face and be like, oh, well, you're a band for a reason. I'll get up there and play with you. I'll support you and stuff like that. But I am watching slowly. Like I'll get up there and I'll play with somebody or I'll sing with somebody or they'll play with us. And then I'll watch, certain groups or certain people in these bands turn around and they'll like, you'll drink together. You guys have a great night and have fun. You guys, you're good at this. And I admire what you do and blah, 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 blah. And then they'll turn around and tell a business that you guys aren't nothing and blah, 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 blah. And they shouldn't book you or they'll tell other bands that like, oh yeah, they think they're so good, but they're not really that great. And we would, we'd walk all over them. And it's just like,
people sit down and have a drink with you to see where you slip up at whenever you at your low point, whenever you start tipsy.
Let's read AG's comment. So let's see how important it is or whatever. Competition is pushing you to be greater. It's not a bad thing. Envy is the downfall of most.
Competition. I feel like to be the best, it's not that you necessarily have to compare yourself to other people. It's just that you should be the best at who you are and what you're good at.
Well, I will say
because oftentimes people who are the best aren't the best because they're like somebody else, but they're the best because they made it their own and took what they are and enhanced it to become as great as it can be. Like, for example, Kendrick ain't the best all across artist, but lyricism, he is specifically one of the top dogs.
But he enjoys what he does.
So it's like if Kendrick wanted to be a singer, he could be a singer, but he wouldn't be the best. But what he is good at is that lyricism. So he gonna isolate and hone on that one skill.
I'm gonna change the subject real fast. Well, no, I'm just like no, I'm gonna change it to a different metaphor because I don't want us to get on the Drake stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
If you, I will say, if you want to be great, and this is a reality. If you want to be great at something, at anything, you have to surround yourself with greats.
Amen.
Like, if you want to be the best guitarist, you have to surround yourself with better guitarists than yourself. You have to. You can't just sit in a room and YouTube everything and just practice. Now, hard work, it trumps talent any day.
Okay.
Amen.
But you have to put yourself around these different styles and these different people and these different experiences because that's what music is. You have to put yourself in that situation. The same thing with basketball. If you want to be the greatest player, the only way you know you're great is by being better than the people who are already great.
Yep.
And there's so much to learn from them. But the biggest thing is that you just have to be smart about it. It's like we said, if you surround yourself in a room full of, the best people, they want to be the best. They're always going to strive to be the best. So no one's your friend. Be smart about it. But fucking go in that room and take from all of them. Take everything you can fucking learn, all of the experiences that you can get, and make your own thing. And just
You know what I think the biggest problem in this world
people
right
are
now
afraid of doing stuff like that, though.
is that they sit around and try to pretend they like something, but they're really not doing stuff they really like. Like, I enjoy being a server because I'm a people person. I like to enjoy, I like to entertain people. I'm just like, when I'm on the floor, I think about it as a stage. I was on a stage my whole entire life as a kid. I was a dancer. So when I'm on the floor, I think of it as a stage. I have to do my performance. And if I don't do that performance, then I know I failed. If I do not continue to do what I'm supposed to do. But nowadays, people are like, oh, I want to do that because that girl makes all that money. Or I want to be a bartender because he makes all that money. But are you really doing what you want to do? Or you just want what they have?
Well, here's the thing: it's not even so much as they're doing what they want to do, because they might still want to do what you do. They might want to do it. But here's the thing: and this is something that me and Mr. Peace of Love Johnny Lee talked about the other night. Is like I've done a song my way, like my own version of a song that I transposed. I did my own thing, right? And I've watched another band come in and literally watch with their phone out and record it and watch. And they're like, oh man, the crowd is crazy. They're losing their mind for this song. And what they think in their head, they don't put two and two together. They think it's the song and the way the song's done that's bringing the crowd, and not the band who's playing it or the person that's up on the microphone with the charisma and the energy and the singing. They think that they can just take what you're doing and they can be as successful as you, because they think it's not you that is giving the success. It's what you're doing. Or what you're playing or what you're singing or the guitar you have or the car you have or the outfit you have. They think that it's more materialistic, and people have no idea. There's a difference especially when you hear, because one of the only things I can reference right now is like, there's a difference when you hear two people sing. If you hear somebody that sings for money, that's all they sing for.
Yep.
There's a big difference in hearing someone sing from their actual soul because they want to sing.
Yes.
And they want you to enjoy it, and they want you to feel something.
They don't care about the money. They just care about what.
But it's such a big difference. And you'll watch the people that do things because they love it be more successful than the people that do it just to do it.
You'll show me right before the show.
Oh, the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know.
I figured it was around that time span.
No. I'm saving that.
Okay.
I'm waiting for. That's a whole nother thing. We was able to move throughout the show with this, with what we got right here. So therefore, there's no need for me to bring that up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll save that.
I do want to address this comment real
Yo, which one?
Hard work trumps talent when talent fails to work hard. I will give you that one. That is a good one.
Good shot. Good.
Because if you're born with an innate talent for something, and you also are instilled with the greatness of being able to work hard, that's where you become Prince or Michael Jackson or something like that. Like you become legendary.
So when I used to write raps and hip hop and lyrics and all this other type of stuff back in the day or whatever, I said one time it's like to you it's about the cash, to me that's a bonus. I never took a look, or I don't care about any of the like accolades or anything like that or whatever. It's nice to be appreciated. It's nice for it to be noticed or whatever. That's my main thing. I just let me know that, hey man, I saw that up there. That was dope or whatever. I don't care if I was the best at it. I don't care if I was. I don't care about that. I just wanted to be noticed or whatever. So like whenever I do anything, if we talk about me, whenever I do anything, I just want it to be noticed or whatever. I notice how you put your heart into that song when you sing it. I noticed that or whatever. When you get up there and do something, you didn't half-ass it or whatever. You gave your best. You did what you could. You gave it everything you had. You left it all on the floor, as some would say. You left it all out there on the floor. So anytime I do something, if it's for my friends, it's for my job, it's for the sport I play, I give my all to it or whatever. I don't care if I'm the best at it. I don't care if I'm number one. I do what I do because it's a personal thing for me.
Do you feel like the goal changes the growth?
Do I feel like the goal changes the growth?
Yes, as in a person that, let's say two people want to be the best. One wants to be the best from a goal perspective of impact. Okay, his goal is I want to come out here as a singer and I want to impact as many people as possible, because impact and, as you had said, what do you say, inspiring or catch someone's attention?
Yeah, I want to be noticed.
Are kind of like similar concepts versus someone that goes out there and, different goal concept, maybe like a different work ethic, because their goal could be something like, I just want to appeal to the crowd.
Same thing.
Well, appealing to the crowd doesn't necessarily make you right.
Necessarily, yeah.
Because you can guess, you can guess your crowd, or you can know your crowd. You know what I mean? Because it's like, think of it like this: if you go to a Mexican bar, you go to a Mexican restaurant, and you assume that you can sing a Mexican song. So therefore, you try and sing a Mexican song. You do your best. You put it all on the line. But boy, did you fuck that thing up, and they looking at you. You did your best, though. But the singer that want to impact the crowd gonna put in that grit work, gonna put in that grunt, and understand the reason behind why they want to sing this song. Like, hey, you guys love this song because this song is about love and this song is about impact, and it's really, strong to your culture and heritage.
But you messed it up.
So you're gonna sing it different than the person that doesn't understand that cultural tie and like that spirituality behind the song, because that soul that comes from understanding is also.
But who sung it right? Is
Hold
what
on,
I'm saying.
hold on. What I'm saying is your description is off, because
you kind of see where I'm going at, though.
I do, but it would better make sense if you said there's somebody singing for money at the Mexican restaurant who sees Mexicans and he's like, okay, here's a Mexican song.
Yeah.
and everybody's like, no. And then you have somebody that sings because they enjoy singing and they want to make an impact and they want to be, they want to be a great singer. They will go out and they will learn that song correctly to perform it correctly for their right audience. That would be a better analogy, because knowing your crowd and guessing your crowd it's a part of being a great singer and trying to make an impact. Because
I think Cassidy is pretty
fun
much.
fact, you're never going to guess your crowd right 100% of the time.
Amen.
You will never. Unless you are an original artist and people are there for you.
Yeah.
That's a different story. But if you do covers and if you do piano bar and stuff like that and you sing other people's songs, it is almost impossible to guess every song and every crowd correctly, because every crowd is so diverse.
Like, motherfucker, if you go to a Sam Smith concert expecting Jelly Roll, I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. So
It's not gonna happen.
Cassidy said, you could put so much soul, heart into something, you'll always have some people out there downing you for it. Don't do it to seek approval. Do it to feel good about yourself. Don't impress others.
Yes and no.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm yes and no.
Yes and no.
Here's the thing. The biggest lie that we tell ourselves is that we don't care what people think.
Cap. That's a cap.
That is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. That's
Yeah.
And the people that usually tell that lie, and I'm not trying to pop no shots at nobody, are usually people that are sad and depressed, and they may not have everything going right and stuff in their life. And so you try to pretend that you're like, oh, I'm just going to do me and I don't care. Only God could judge me now. Like that type of nonsense. It's like, no, you're
YOLO.
being. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Only God.
Nah, that's real. Though. A lot of people got like that. That's real.
Oh, I hate that statement. Oh,
Yeah, because
I hate that statement.
it's just, no, you are being judged, you are being criticized, you are being classified by everyone around you all the time. There are people judging, your parents judge you, your family judge you judge yourself, your kids judge you. Everyone's doing that, right? And so pretending that that's not happening and pretending that you don't care what people think or that you shouldn't do things to impress people is
I'm gonna put you in a rap.
one, it's nonsense. It's going to put you on a decline of you're going to not have like what's your passion for? Like I could agree with you if your passion was for, I don't know. I'm trying to find something
Maybe
that
comedy.
no.
Comedy, you piss a lot of people off, but you make a lot of people laugh.
Your whole point is to impress people. That's my
You're
point.
right.
It's like
You're
I'm
right.
trying to think of a job that you would not want to impress people, and that's the point. Is that I don't think there is one that exists, especially if you're a musician or an artist or something like that. You should do things for the love of it, but the reason why you're doing what you love is because you want to share it with the world, usually. Because you were most likely inspired, like a lot. For instance, I wanted to be a great singer because I grew up with like Sam Cooke and Boyz II Men and Luther Vandross and all these people and Prince. And so like I was inspired by them putting their music out, like their music, like their heart and soul and their passion. I was inspired by them and it made me want to I want to do the same thing. I want to open up my mouth. I want to get on stage or I want to get in a studio and I want to put in a song. No Diddy, that was wild.
No Diddy, thank you. Whew. That's scary.
And I want to put out music that makes people feel things. I want to impress people. That is my goal in life. Now, granted, I'm not going to change myself or lose myself for the sake of impressing everyone, because that brings us back to what Boss was saying earlier, is that you cannot make everybody happy. You cannot please everyone. You can't be everyone's friends. But to say that you should do things just because you love it and not to impress anyone is wild. Like, because it's super disingenuous because you're trying to impress someone.
I don't know why this makes
He
me
said, not everyone cares
I
what
was
someone
reading.
thinks. I'm saying do it for your own enjoyment, though, not for someone else's.
But that's the point, is you have to do it for both, or else what are you doing?
The passion itself has to come from you.
because if you sing a song good,
if you love to do something, if you care about a specific thing, let's keep it music. If you care about music, or whether you sing it or you just listening to it, like that you have to have a personal passion for it yourself. But then,
You
like,
have
what
to
do
feel
what
that
do-
passion.
But where
What do you wanna do
Where
with it?
does the passion come from, though? What makes you feel passionate?
me?
What I'm saying is, like, if we were to continue just to reference music, is like, where does your passion come from? Why are you passionate about music? What is it about standing up at a microphone and singing a song? What makes you passionate about it? Just the act of being on a microphone, or is it the person you're singing for, feeling your music? That's my point. Is like you can never
not gonna lie.
not do something for someone else.
Yes.
And to say so is disingenuous. I feel like they're so intertwined that
Sports.
that's dead.
That's what Phil Gamer said. Sports.
I'm not gonna lie.
Where's the passion and what you do? You still do it for people.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I would have to say the same thing. Look at the way, especially sports celebrities and stuff are, bro. They do things, crazy stuff for people.
I'm not gonna
Grown men
lie.
line up in a line and smash their heads together, getting concussions, just because an entire stadium full of people are screaming their names. They're not doing that just for the money.
I'm not gonna lie. I grew up in a family that has like military. We have a lot of military, or people are just like IT. You know, they went to school, they did something. I'm just the odd girl that got a server, and I was just like, school's not for me. Like, I just want to be a server. Nobody liked it in my family for a long time, but now they see that I can make and do what I need to do for my kids, myself. They have nothing to say anymore. So it's like, just keep pushing to what you want to do, and don't worry about everybody else around you. Not everybody's gonna like what you do, but if you are. But if you like it and you want to do it, and don't be scared. Who cares what everybody thinks nowadays? Because I used to care, but I care to an extent. Because at the end of the day, if they still love you, they still gonna be there to support you.
There we go.
Do it, but don't half-ass
There
it.
we go. You have to care to an extent, and that's
Yes.
kind of.
That was the whole point that he was making on that. That you still have to care to a certain extent. So keeping the music
For yourself.
When he said where's the passion?
Well, that's my point. Is like what even it's
Doing
not
it for yourself.
You're not doing it for yourself. It's not just for you. It's
Yeah,
never
'cause
just for you.
Because I was about to say,
It's
when
for
it
your
comes to
kids,
music,
it's for your
like,
family,
you're
it's
singing
for the-
this
it's for the
song,
people
they're
you're-
gonna feel what you
It's
feel.
it's the
No
people
matter
you're
what, you're
entertaining.
still gonna take care of your family. You're gonna figure it out.
What I'm saying is
And-
like you can never logically. I would challenge anybody to try to logically separate your passion and being great at something and the fact that you're doing it for others. Like they're together. You just have to be smart about it and
Yes.
not let them, let the people who don't care about what you're doing affect what you're doing.
I think the most thing that everybody is worried about now, like if you do work in the bar industry, everybody automatically thinks is safety. Are you safe where you're at every night? Are you safe walking to your car? Are you safe with any of that? I remember one year I got pepper spray for Christmas.
That's completely out the way. But
Yeah,
now
but-
that you said
A,
it,
B, C.
yeah. Now
But-
that you said it, could you just fill us in on why you got pepper sprayed? Since you decided to just take the conversation and just said,
And here we go.
and here we go.
Squirrel.
Exactly. So you might as well fill everybody in on
How
why
does a
you got
woman get
pepper sprayed,
I've
Scarlett.
never been pepper sprayed, and I'm a man.
No, I've been pepper sprayed. It was a fight. The cops came in.
Oh yeah,
But,
fuck.
well, that's
No,
different.
it's just like
Wait,
a
wait.
safety reason. But
How did you get pepper sprayed?
For safety.
okay, the first year I worked at Seville, remember someone was sleeping in my car.
Oh well, never mind. I got it.
Remember
That
that?
was
was funny.
pepper spray first and ask questions
All
later.
right. All right. Well, I just
hold
want to give out my
hold on.
secret.
Hold on, real
Wait.
quick.
Yeah, I tried to skip over it, but you
Are you saying that like somebody was sleeping in your car
She
and
came
you
back out.
opened the door and was like, "Get out of my car," and they were like, "Stranger danger."
No, I didn't have the pepper spray yet. Like I didn't have none of that yet. I'm just
Oh,
saying I
okay,
got it
okay.
for Christmas because of that situation.
Somebody was. I thought
Guys.
you
Yeah.
got pepper spray.
Guys, just remember to actually.
See, I'm thinking that she got pepper sprayed, but I was
Could
like,
you
all right.
imagine somebody's in your car and they
Sleep.
pepper spray you?
That is baffling. I'd be so confused. Guys, just remember to lock your car doors. This is not the Wild Wild West. This is not as safe as you think. This is Florida.
Yeah. Lock
okay.
your cars.
Wherever you came from, welcome to Florida. Understand this is real.
Yeah, please lock your
If you wake up to a motherfucker sleeping in your car, guess what I wouldn't do no more?
I was pepper
Keep my
sprayed for
doors
work.
unlocked.
I never did after that.
She lying.
I got pepper sprayed. I've been pepper sprayed 3 times voluntarily for work,
Volunteer.
Nope.
Dang.
and tased,
Nope.
and gas chambered.
I've been gas chambered.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Military did that to
What
you,
you mean by
John.
that?
Yeah, military. You have to go into a
You have to
gas
go
chamber.
into
Yeah, I
a
know what
gas
you mean.
chamber.
And then you got people walking up and they be
Oh
like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What's your name?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name?
They
every
snatch
day?
off your mask and they're just like, "Who's the president of the United States?" Just crazy nonsense.
And you have to
Yeah,
you have to give the right answer, or they'll be like wrong and go to the next person, and you still in there until they come back to you.
Yeah.
So you
It's
have
crazy.
to
You
sit
ever
there
watch those
into that
videos?
madness.
Have you ever watched?
Yeah, I watched them.
Yeah,
They're
that's wild.
crazy.
And I've been OC sprayed and had to
Fuck
run
that.
an obstacle course.
Fuck that.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
And
Y'all know
answer
what part of
questions.
Florida we in, guys. This is like one of the largest military hubs right here. Okay.
It is.
I'm just saying. So in terms of military projection, I feel like everybody here has had some type of military
Background.
background. Yes.
Most of them. Most whether it was retired,
That's
or
the
whether
only reason the price is so damn high. They know who's gonna pay it.
No.
A lot of these houses is paid by military patrons.
They're not.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's not why it's high.
Maybe not Pensacola, but go Navarre, go Breeze, not for water.
Nope.
Destin.
Nope. It's a different reason.
Florida's getting high because Florida's getting higher, and
You don't think we got? So you saying we don't got a lot of military living here?
No, we
No,
do.
we do.
Military do not control why
But the
it's getting
The
expensive.
military is not the big reason why.
Or
No,
having
I'm saying like majority rules. Who do you think lives more here, military or civilian?
Civilians.
civilians.
But civilian that is not offspring from military, as in like I don't mean like kids whose moms are military.
A lot of them live on
who got
base,
them
don't
down
they?
Here, and now they're here because their mom was military. I'm talking like independent, moved down here by themselves.
She just made a good point.
A lot of them live on base down here.
Most military people live on base, and so
Hell nah.
Yes, they do.
Hell
most
nah.
active duty personnel
Most of the
live on
military I
base.
meet ain't even on base. You only have to live on base for a certain amount of time whenever you first join.
No,
the
you-
military.
you
don't.
can't.
I mean,
And
so
if you
you're
stay after
right.
that.
Here's the thing. You're right, but what we're saying is that most active duties stay on base because one, why am I going to get
There's a
placed
school
when I
down
can get
here.
moved when I
Ha-
can get deployed? A lot of people won't do that, so there's a lot of people that do on base housing.
Shit,
So
they
now,
still
granted,
do it.
there are people that do housing allowance. They'll rent an apartment and stuff like that.
They
but
BA shit.
it's not that. It's the rich people that are moving in. It's the students. It's people
There's people buying
building affordable
condos.
downtown housing, and it's just this
Not
glorious,
affordable.
crazy.
not affordable.
You know,
This is affordable housing, and it's like $2,800 a month.
you know.
Yeah.
I got
For a
to saw.
two-bedroom.
I got to saw that place, the one right across from the YMCA. The big. I went in there.
Yeah.
I got invited to a house party.
Yep.
Because I was with a band.
Yep.
And they were like, I was like, send me the address. I was parked outside of it, and they were like, I was like, oh. I want to go open the door. I'm like, sorry, we got to buzz you in. I was like, this is already way too fancy.
Already.
And I get buzzed in, go inside. There's a 24/7 on-duty security officer. I walk into this open courtyard, and there is fake grass, cornhole, random things you could jump into, grills, pools, pool tables, just everything you could imagine in this place. And then you take the elevator up to your nice-ass room with your balcony view of downtown Pensacola. Nothing about that place is affordable. It's wild.
Nothing about it is.
And I was like, this is a
That's
resort.
what half of Nashville looks like now. Sadly.
But that's why everything's so expensive. Is because
So
and
expensive.
the room is not big. It's
I was about to say,
No.
shout out,
It's not big,
failed gamer.
but it's 2,800, and it's so much, and it's so bad. And
So
I hate it.
I wanted to be nosy a few months ago, and I was like, I wonder how much it'd be for the townhouse that I used to live in. The townhouse that I lived in Nashville was $1,400, which is like 20 minutes from the city.
How long ago was that?
It was $1,400 in 2020 or 2019.
Yeah,
it
sounds
was
about
only
right.
it was only $1,400.
So 5
Do you-
years.
Yeah. So you know what it is now?
No, because
$3,000 a month.
Sounds about right.
$3,000 for a
If you want
2-bedroom.
to stay in the city, it's gonna be that. You better live on the outskirts.
that's a lot.
That is
Okay,
crazy.
well,
though.
I just wanted to say this before we get out of here. Most of my this is I've been trying to get this out, but every time y'all are terrible people. Anytime I do anything, especially when it comes to music, I wanted to get this out because it's important to me and it's like a secret. So I sing to specific people when it comes to a song or whatever. They remind me of the song. So depending on what song it is and like what happened in the song or whatever. So I it's like I'm singing to that person or whatever. Like in that moment, this is the emotion that this person made me feel or whatever. So that's why I'm able to like channel and I don't know, that's why I feel it so much or whatever. It's like I can put myself in that zone where this hurted or this was great or whatever is going on. That's where I'm able to do that because I envision that I'm singing to that person or whatever. This is what you made me feel in that moment. So that's a thing for me. I just wanted to get that out. It was important to me,
We appreciate
and
you, John.
y'all didn't let me get that out. That's why I hate that. So there. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about? Because I didn't even plan to do this for an hour, to be honest.
It was fun
But
though.
even with us going an hour, AG still ain't showed up. So I put
been here.
What?
AG.
AG showed up where?
You're right there.
You right. This purple Gatorade is AG.
You should have put a fudge round in the seat.
You thought you was just gonna get away with not showing up?
Thought you was safe?
You thought you was safe? Hell no. I'm talking about you every chance I get.
Dog pound, nigga.
Oompa Loompa.
Ho.
Ho.
You got to put the ho at the end.
Oompa Loompa Ho. One of my favorite posts on Facebook was "Don't ask what happened, ask what song I played when my life fell apart." It might need to be for a different show, but I have a topic. Just write the topic in the message to Puerto Rico. What's this?
This.
What, the music?
Huh?
No, write the message to Puerto Rico. I can't tag Puerto Rico or nothing because I don't know what the hell was going on. But every time I try to make a post or anything, he's just disappeared. I don't know if he hates us or not. So I just had to throw that out there too.
What?
I can't tag you or nothing.
Real question. When are we going bowling?
That's weird. No, you can. I just have to approve it. I don't let just anybody tag me in things, bro.
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I had an ad, and I tried to tag you, or whatever, and it said you are invisible, or whatever. So I said I don't even know who. I can't find them. It's good. It's whatever.
Let me fix that.
Yeah, on for Noodle Talk.
Okay.
Oh,
y'all want to talk about insults? I called somebody an uninterpretable dyslexic fish stick. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know
I
what
wanna
that
go
means.
bowling
But I
too.
was drunk.
I said, bitch, I don't know what you saying, but you a fucking fish.
You a fish stick.
Yep.
And to me, a fish stick just lays there like this
You just a plank.
or whatever. So that's what I'm going to refer to women as who just lay there in bed. You a fish stick.
You a fish stick.
I like that. That's
That's
good.
what
That's
you
good.
either a fish stick or a Flappy Bird.
Not the flappy bird.
all I think he has.
You gotta tap it to flap.
I'm like, get off me.
Ew, bro.
You done ran into a goddamn tunnel. Get off me. Get your ass off me.
Oh, the Mario.
Oh no, but don't worry about me. I ain't chaotic enough. Get off. Go away. Sick of y'all.
We going
Somebody
bowling.
came up with a good idea for us for doing. So look, I'm gonna do this. Either we gonna do like guys' night on Sunday, or yeah, that's what because we always call it guys' night because the same 4 guys always show up to guys' night or whatever. So we either call it guys' night on Sunday or guys sneaky tiki day, whatever, sneaky tiki Sunday. There we go. Or we're gonna stay with the original Tuesday, but start doing something different because
Start doing something different.
what we doing right now?
It's getting boring.
No, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not.
They
I
just
can't-
call it guys'
I
night.
would do
I still
something
go every
active.
time.
That's what I said. I want to go bowling. Like, but the
wanna go
bowling,
bowling.
the bowling thing was actually fun. So I wanted.
else and doing the same shit ain't no different.
We can switch it up though. We can always go back.
I drink here or drink there. I'm just drinking.
I want to bring back Noodle Talk Beach Days
That's on Sunday.
Be burning in the hot
for us to
sun.
do on a Sunday.
That's why I said Sneaky Tiki Sunday.
Talking about some guys.
Most of the time, you ain't got no gig on Sunday. And
Sneaky
and
Tiki
you should be up
I
in
don't even,
time.
and but I'm also not a fan of the sneaky tiki.
You don't like Sneaky Tiki?
Why?
I
Yo,
went,
tiki
I
sneaky.
went twice, and I was just like,
It really ain't all that.
"Fuck this place." I mean, I'm cool to go. I'm cool for us to chill there or start there. But it's just like, I want a diesel fuel, and I want to get in the
We
water.
gonna move around. We
Yeah.
didn't say we had to sit there.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying, like,
You said you want.
I want to be on the sand.
Come.
I want
Please
to be on the
come.
beach. I want to have.
It's got a
speakers.
beach.
No,
Uh,
I've been there. It's got chairs.
a little retreat.
I want to get in the water, and it's like, well, they got water. I was like, and rocks and seaweed
And glass. And then
and sea needles. So I was just like, I was like, one, I can't even get my hair wet because I'm gonna have sea pool noodles in my hair.
I want to come. I hate that gesture so much. Here we go. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I don't know what that
sorry.
means. I don't. I don't.
This
ask me.
one, the big deal, the big fucking deal.
Oh,
Stupid.
so yeah, let's do that. We can Sunday. We gonna hit the beach, but I'm telling you what I'm not doing. I'm not doing
Yeah.
both. What? Scarlett might be my favorite noodle girl.
I don't know what that means.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you both did.
That was the just because she said she didn't like it. Scarlett might be my favorite.
Working.
Get all that out or whatever. No, Scarlett still has a lot to learn because she still name drops and throws in all her personal
All her personal passports.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, wait, what did happen there?
Y'all notice we ain't bring up a single name in this conversation.
Not a what?
Shout out. No
Shout out to
no
AG.
AG.
No AG.
Scarlett, you kind of replaced him, but we gonna ignore that. We gonna ignore that.
I got pepper sprayed. Wait, what?
This man was in my car
Wait, what?
on Seville property.
I need a button that says, wait, what?
That says stop.
I didn't say where it was.
Yeah, you did.
You said where you work, and you said where it happened.
You said where you worked, and then you said once you got off work, he was in your car.
It was.
Exactly.
No AG.
Put two and two
But
together.
my car wasn't on property. It wasn't.
I'm innocent.
That's what I be trying to say.
It ain't on property, and you wonder why they want you.
Gotta learn filtering, but otherwise, I like you on Noodle Talk, girl.
Look, Ashley said I wouldn't last.
I think Facebook just first off, I ain't never say that. Facebook just stopped you right there, Michael. I don't know
Sorry.
what you said, but it didn't even let you say it.
He didn't say nothing. He
Yeah,
just a ghost. Literally.
He's Ghost Part 2.
Yeah, he said nothing in the comments because he says nothing in his chair.
Ghost Part 2.
And you better not be in your doggone feelings either, because we'll do the same thing to Puerto Rico.
John,
Don't
you
even
know
do
what
it.
time it is.
Yeah, it's time to go. Goddamn it,
Time
come
to
on.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. I don't even. Do I have a quote to leave with?
We got some final words, guys.
Do I have a quote to leave with? You want a quote to leave with? Or are we good?
I mean,
I'm sure he's been looking it up for the past
I
5
always
minutes.
say something. Okay.
He always say, well, I know what you got, Scarlett. Leave the people with something. Let's see what you got. Favorite Noodle Talk girl. Let's see if you can hit with the ending quote.
Look, don't worry about what everybody else got to say. Try to follow your heart. But you know what? If you care what people have to say, deep down, who really cares? Like, if you care so much and these people care about what you're doing every single minute of the day, they're really not your friend, or they really not your family. They're just honestly the enemy. So just keep doing what you want to do, what makes you happy, and follow your heart and your soul. And God will lead the rest of the way.
Sometimes your heart and your soul don't align, but they shout out to your soul.
Shout out to the heart and soul.
Because what can your heart lead you astray?
I mean, what's the point in having a heart?
What's the point of having a heart if you ain't gonna use it?
Stupid.
Y'all just set that up perfectly, so I had to. But no, I will say something. So perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, you're gonna at least catch excellence.
That was good. Hey man, I appreciate everybody who joined in. Once again, thank y'all for jumping in the Noodle Talk, listening in, and chatting with us, jumping in the comments. Once again, just make sure that y'all like, sharing, help get us out there. We'll appreciate it. Thanks to all those who do. Y'all are loved or whatever, and you know what I'm talking about. Even though my comments were a little testy last week or whatever, I do apologize because even though he gets on my nerves, he is right.
Well, I'm gonna double down. He said, "Thanks to all those who do, and to those who don't, your mom's a hoe."
Just like that, and she is a big one at that. And her coochie's zesty.
That was kind of mean.
Zesty as hell, boy.
That was kind of mean.
All right, look. Let me leave with my comment. So look, man, even though you trying to be the best, even though you shouldn't, or whatever, even though if you out there and you trying to be the best, remember, there's always a little Asian kid who's better than you. So
If that don't keep you humble, I don't know what will.
These Chinese people be smart nowadays.
You listening to Noodle Talk, baby. We live in your speakers. What you gonna do about it?
Nah, nothing.
We are out. And look,
Yep.
no AG to say something at the end.